Hey guys, so yeah, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded a video in probably over a year or so. It's not that long if you ask me. But yeah, I've been away for some time, and to be honest, I have some reasons for it. Some good, some bad. I leave it up to you guys to decide, but I did want to make this video real quick. Just talking about my absence and, where I've been, why I haven't been uploading. And, well, the truth is a lot simpler than what you might expect. It's nothing too dramatic, it's nothing too exciting. I've just been stressed. And it's kind of, I don't want to bore you guys with a sob story as to why I haven't been uploading videos or make any kind of excuses. It's plain and simple, I just haven't been in the mood to make them. Now, granted, there have been a lot of videos that I haven't wanted to make in the last year, but unfortunately, I never got around to doing it because things just happened. So I'm going to take some time to really talk about that with you guys today. So for starters, you guys probably remember the video I made a while back where I had moved. I talked about it a little bit briefly in the Slender the Arrival video I made playing through the new HD updated game for Halloween. I had talked about the fact that I had a new job that I was working, and that was going to take up a lot of my time whenever it came to making videos because I had rent to pay now. Unfortunately, I ended up losing that job. I don't want to go into the specifics about it, but I do want to say that it was very unfair on my part. I don't feel like I was treated right at that job, and honestly, it feels like it's a problem with the workforce in today in general. It's just that a lot of the younger generations aren't treated fairly in the workplace, as comparison to those who have been there longer and who are much older. I was working with a bunch of men with a bunch of fragile egos, and I don't really care if any of them who I worked with see this video. It's the truth, and they need to hear it. So needless to say, that job didn't really work out for me, so I ended up having to spend the first few months of 2024 trying to find a new one. And at first, it was fine. I didn't really care for the last job that I had. So I was cool with being unemployed for a little while. But, whenever you're living in an apartment and you have to pay rent, the money does eventually run out. So I did eventually have to get a new job. I ended up getting another job somewhere else that I'd rather not disclose because I'm not very proud of the fact that I had to work here. But I was desperate and I was out of options. And I ended up working this job for pretty much the entirety of 2024. And it just sucked the life out of me. This job was a very stressful and demanding job, and I did not like it. I hated every second of it. It was a terrible job. Again, don't want to really talk about what it was. Just know I really didn't enjoy working at this job. But I ended up working at this job for the entirety of 2024, as I said. So my entire year was pretty much taken up by the fact that I was miserable at this job. And because of that, I didn't really have the energy to do anything else. Not for lack of trying, though. As I said before, I did have some videos in the works that I had recorded previously to my Lethal Company video. One of those videos being the Outlast Trials, another one being Sons of the Forest. I ended up scrapping those videos because I wasn't really happy with how they had turned out. But as I said, I did try to make more videos even in between that job that I was having that I didn't enjoy. But they didn't really end up working out for me. One of the videos that I wanted to do was a video on content warning. I had a lot of stuff that I had planned for that game, but we just ended up never getting around to actually making a video on it. I did also eventually want to do a Minecraft video with my friends, but we never really got around to doing that either. There was a lot of things that I had planned for us to do that we just never really got around to doing, and I kind of mostly just blame myself for that. I didn't have the energy or the motivation needed or necessary to make those videos, and because of that, nothing ended up getting done. I kind of just spiraled into this deep pit of depression that I'm still to this day trying to claw myself out of, and it wasn't a good time. It just wasn't great. Jump forward to today and me making this video. A lot has changed. For example, I decided to quit that job that I was working that I didn't like and move once again. So I am no longer living with Scotty. But don't worry, there's no bad blood between me and Scotty. It was nothing negative. We are still really good friends to this day, and I still hope to have him in some of my videos in the future. The issue was more the fact that I couldn't find a job that was better than the one that was working. Me and Scotty kind of lived in a small town, and there wasn't many employment opportunities. So I decided that if I was going to find something better, anything better, it wasn't going to be here. So that said, I decided to move upstate to live with my aunt. My aunt's been pretty generous with allowing me to stay here. She doesn't require me to pay rent, even though I have tried on multiple occasions to offer paying rent. She's told me that it's not necessary and that she doesn't really expect me to. But that being said, I do still have some bills that I have to pay. Point is, I do still need a job, and I am looking for one. Living in a bigger city with my aunt is going to allow me to have more opportunities to find work. And I've been spending every single day since moving up here in January doing that. So far, I haven't had much luck. As I said before, the employment world for today is very unkind and unfair to the younger generations. I just feel like a lot of employers are too picky when it comes to hiring people. They expect people to have experience already, but how can you get experience when you don't hire? You know what I mean? So it's just been really tough trying to find a new job, but I am still working on it. All that being said, I felt more motivation ever since moving up here with my aunt. So I am actually feeling more motivated to make videos again, and I do want to do that in the future. So after posting this video, I'll be getting to work on a few other videos. For example, I plan to work more on some Monster Hunter videos, such as the one that you're seeing now. This is actually the first time I'm doing one of these videos where I talk over gameplay just to send a message. It's kind of weird doing this, but yeah. Don't get used to it. Another issue I've been having with making videos is that I've chosen the route that's a little bit more difficult for someone of my age group. I've chosen that I only want to make videos with friends, and that's great and all because it's more entertaining for a lot of people, and I find it more entertaining as well. But the issue is that it's hard to find multiplayer games that are affordable for everyone because we're not just playing the hottest games, mind you. We're playing any kind of multiplayer game that we can find that looks fun, that entertains us. But it's also a matter of getting my friends into the idea of playing the game with me and also them getting the game, because not everyone can afford the newest, hottest games, especially with them costing $70 frickin' these days. But the point is, it's harder to really make videos like that whenever you can't get everybody into the idea of playing the game, and not everyone can get the game. So it's been a bit of an obstacle that I'm hoping we can overcome going forward. It just might make some videos slower than others, which is fine. You know, it's not a big deal. I never really had a consistent upload schedule that I wanted to commit to in the first place. But hopefully it's something that we can overcome going forward, and I'll be able to make more videos for you guys. As for videos that I want to make going forward, I have a few ideas for things that I want to do. For example, like I said, I want to do some Monster Hunter videos, at least one Monster Hunter video, but I also want to wait till there's like a major update, because me and my friends have already played through most of the main story of Monster Hunter Wilds, and there's not a whole lot left that we haven't seen yet, so it'd be hard to, record a fresh reaction to that stuff when we already know what to expect. Additionally, we want to make a video on Repo. We have actually been playing that on the side recently, but again, that's one of those things where we've seen a lot that there already is to it, but there's still some stuff that we don't know about the game, that we don't understand about the game, which makes it still a little fun. So hopefully going forward that we can make a video on that. I'll probably have one of those out soon. Just be on the lookout for it. I promise this time I won't say it's going to come out and then just scrap it like I did with Sons of the Forest and the Outlast Trials. On top of that, me and my friend Sky have been talking about making a video on Split Fiction, which is a game that just came out. I'm not sure about that one. We'll have to see. There's plenty of ideas and stuff that I want to do with videos going forward that I just haven't gotten around to doing yet. There's still so much stuff that I have the inspiration to do. There's so much stuff that I really want to do with this channel that I just haven't gotten to yet, but I'm hoping that this year will be different, that I'll have the motivation to do it, that I'll have the money to do it, and that I'll have everything that I need in terms of motivation and energy to make it happen. But anyway, that's enough yapping from me for now. I just really want to make this a short video, just talking about where I've been, what's been going on, and what's to come. I do not plan to abandon this channel again like I did once before. I do still want to make something of it, even if it's something small that doesn't even turn a profit. I don't care about turning a profit. I've said it multiple times, that this thing is just something I do for fun, and I just want to be able to enjoy something, have a hobby, so to speak. If I make it a career down the line, if I end up making money off of it, that's great, but it's not a goal. So, yeah, that's just all I really wanted to say. Sorry for taking up your time. Sorry I've been away for so long. Hopefully this year I'll be able to make more content, and we'll just see where it goes. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys again really soon.